Here it is, the Baco Tunes podcast with Matt Munoz. Audio brought to you by Chain Cone Clark.
Greetings, Baco Tunes podcast listeners. It's your host, Matt Munoz. Today's episode features my guest, Bakersfield indie singer-songwriter Latti Patterson. Many of you may recognize the name from her longtime performances alongside her sister Bria and dad Daryl, who together performed as the Patterson Family Band, performing acoustic covers and classics at various local events and venues all around Bakersfield. Well, that was then, but this is now. Latti's been writing her own original music for some time, and she's just released her third single, titled Twice Out Loud, available now on all streaming music platforms. We'll be hearing all about Latti's life, her music, plus we'll get a pair of special live performances I'm sure you're going to enjoy. So kick back and relax. It's Latti Patterson here on the Baco Tunes podcast. Today, I am joined in studio by Bakersfield singer-songwriter Latti Patterson, who has a new single out right now, Twice Out Loud, and it's available everywhere.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for that introduction. That was cool. Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm great. I'm good to be here. I'm thankful to be here. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm very thankful that you're here, too. I need good guests, and you were excellent. I can't wait to talk to you about so many things.
Yes.
You enjoying this weather?
No, I can't wait for the sun to come out. I cannot wait. It's so cold. Where's the sun?
When I got your email, I recognized you pretty quickly, as I'm sure a lot of people probably do when they see the name, specifically the surname, because of catching your performances as a member of the Patterson Family Band. Does that happen a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time. It's like, hey, aren't you that girl from? Yeah.
Are you that girl?
Or was that your brother? Like, no, that was my dad.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to talk about that. Now I saw you brought your guitar.
Yeah.
Do you travel with it? Is it like a best friend type thing?
It is my best friend.
Oh,
yes.
Does it have a name?
No, actually, it's just guitar.
Oh, guitar. Oh, look I can see the guitar's frowning.
Yeah.
It says like, hey, you don't even have a name for me.
I know. I got to work on that.
Do people always ask, will you play a tune?
Every time, every single time. That was like going through high school. Like I would actually take my guitar to school quite often in high school, and they would also always ask me.
Well, you know that I'm going to ask you, but not right now.
Oh, okay.
Not right now. Okay, so you have a new single out. It was released just, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Twice Out Loud, and it's on all streaming platforms. How excited are you to release music?
I'm very excited. It's been a long journey trying to figure out how to release music, and now that I've got the recipe by so many people that have helped me along the way, and I'm so thankful for them, from getting my song copywritten to recording it, from choosing a music distributor. It's been a process, but it's just been fun.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your songwriting process and, of course, the influences and everything because, you're kind of a mystery. Even though a lot of people, like myself, we know you from the Patterson Family Band, used to perform out there in 24th Street Cafe and around town. There's that's kind of as far as it goes. We don't really know the people. I visited your bio. I visited your website, which is, what's the URL?
Yeah, it's LattiPattersonmusic.com. Latti Patterson, Patterson, music, music, I can't even spell music.com. And it's all, there's no space.
I'm going to be sharing all the contacts, all the socials for Latti Patterson's music. If you didn't get that right now, don't worry about it because by the end of the show, you're going to know who Latti Patterson is. But before we get into the present and everything that's going now, we have to go back, and it would be impossible not to address a little bit of your past. I have to ask you about those years performing with your sister Bria.
Yeah, Bria, yeah.
Yeah, and your dad Daryl.
Yeah.
At 24th Street Cafe right there downtown, the legendary 24th Street Cafe. I love that place to eat.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember going over there on sunny weekends, and I heard some music coming around the corner. I turn the corner, start hearing these voices, and I see these smiling faces looking down at their guitars, and I see there's these three people, like a family or something. It's like his dad and his two daughters. Like, who is this? Now, I got to ask you about how did that come together? How did the Patterson Family Band come together?
Yeah, none of that was planned, really. So one of the waitresses that was working there had a daughter who was in need of guitar lessons, and I, at the time, was teaching guitar lessons also. So I gave her daughter guitar lessons, and then she she had this idea of thought, why don't you guys come down and play in front of the restaurant? So we did. It was on Memorial Day weekend. And people saw us, and it was a hit. And so the next thing you know, they asked us to come back the next day, and then it became the next weekend, and then it just throughout the year, it just kept going, and we were like, oh wow, we have something here. Okay, let's do it.
So where were you giving lessons at? Just at home?
At her house, so the waitress's house.
Okay, so you were like just go over there.
Yeah, that's something that I would do on the side to make extra money during the summer. So.
Yeah. Okay, so did all of you play guitar?
So originally my sister was my sister's younger than me. She's younger than me by 3 years, and so she was taking guitar lessons. And at that time, I didn't really have an interest in guitar, but then I saw her do it, and so my dad would say it's like a competitive thing between us, but I don't think it's competitive. I just think that she inspired me. She inspired me to want to play guitar. So I saw her play. And so then I decided, I'm interested in the guitar. And so my dad basically showed us some basic chords because he had some knowledge already on how to play guitar. And so he took it from there, and then we just practice.
Oh, that's cool. So you guys kind of all started about the same time as far as your guitar playing. There wasn't like one of them's the pro.
Right, no.
No?
Yeah, no. Yeah. We all, my sister and I both, we have these videos of my dad setting up a camera in the living room and saying, you girls are going to practice. Like, not necessarily forcing us, but like he knew he didn't want our potential to be wasted.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that he did that.
Yeah. Well, fun fact about Latti and Bria's dad, Daryl, Mr. Daryl, who I've been longtime friends on Facebook. And if you've seen him perform, you may also know, maybe, that he is also a Hollywood actor. He has a little bit of Hollywood actor past in there. Tell me about that, and how does that affected you guys?
Oh yeah, so growing up, my dad would go down to LA to do his through the week. He'd have he was basically a background actor and a stand-in for Dennis Haysbert, the Allstate commercial guy.
Yeah,
Allstate. He did stand-in work for him on a TV show called The Unit also. And then he was in Water for Elephants and Gilmore Girls. And it's funny because we'll be watching Netflix and at home, and we'd recognize Dad, like, hey, that's Dad on TV. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun.
How did he get involved in that?
I don't know. I think that's something that he has been doing since before we were born. Really, I think he just kept with it.
Started showing up at auditions and everything.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask him? Did you ever, did he want to pursue acting full time,
well,
or was it always like a fun thing?
That's the thing. He was such a dad. Like, he didn't want to miss out on those years of us growing up. If he had done that, he always says that we wouldn't have been able to do the music thing that we've done and all that stuff. So,
honorable man. Daryl, thank you so much for raising your family. Yeah. and being able to kind of balance that, put a little balance. But the fact that you get to share that with your children is amazing. That's the most rewarding thing. So there's no movie role that can replace that. So kudos to Daryl. If you're just joining me, I'm joined in studio by Bakersfield singer-songwriter Latti Patterson. We're talking about her new single, Twice Out Loud, but right now we're still kind of talking about the history, a little bit of Latti's background. So we've already firmly established a little bit of the history of the Patterson family band. Now, I remember going over to 24th Street Cafe when you didn't perform, and there would be a little sign because people got used to seeing you, right? I mean, there would be like, and was it good bread?
It was all tips.
Yeah.
So we were very thankful. Hey,
we're musicians here. Was it good bread?
Yeah. I mean, people are so generous. This town is amazing, and we are grateful for all of that. And
Well, obviously, you guys were their favorites because there hasn't been another group that's performed there since you stopped performing.
Oh, there hasn't? No? Oh, man.
They're like, no, if we don't have the Patterson family band, we're not going to have anybody.
Break time. We'll be back. It's the Baco Tunes podcast with Matt Munoz.
If you're injured at work, you need a team who knows the law. A team respected by our community and the legal industry. A team certified as specialists in work injury law. Chain Cone Clark, the team you need when it matters most.
A lot of people are finding some time for family this holiday weekend, but 23ABC's Joe Hankey joins us in the studio to tell us about a musical family that spends just about every weekend together, holiday or not. Joe?
Well, if you eat at the 24th Street Cafe on weekends, then you've probably spent some time with Daryl, Bria, and Latti, the family that knows how to play together. And it was a half decade ago today that it all started.
We came out on a Saturday like today, before Memorial Day, and they asked us to come back on a Sunday, and then Monday was Memorial Day. A week later, Mark shows up and he says he gets 15 calls a day wondering who these people are out in front of his restaurant.
Is there the new love in your heart?
They might turn a few heads at first, but they gather an audience with their sound.
I think it's really unique, especially because we're black in Bakersfield, and we're playing country, and we're girls.
And you might as well call this piece of sidewalk their living room.
It gives us a chance to reconnect as a family. Like during the week, we're all busy, but we know that during the week, on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, it's a chance for us to, bond.
Now, Daryl said he started playing music with his daughters in public so they could develop confidence and become more outgoing. Looks like he's accomplished that one for sure. Reporting in studio, Joe Hankey, 23 ABC.
How long did you play out there?
5 years.
5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Was it every weekend?
Every weekend. It's
every
like
weekend.
I was talking to my sister the other day, like, man, we were out there every Saturday, Sunday, even if it rained. We would, in between the rain, we would take a pause and then come back. But wow, we were really dedicated.
Did you have like real teamwork, like we got to go do this, or was you like, come on, girls, we got to go?
I'm not gonna lie. There were some mornings where like, oh man, we don't really feel like doing this. Like, but we did it, and then afterwards, we're always glad that we did it because we always have a great day at the end. So
yeah, well, I love that story, and I have great memories of seeing you guys all performing out there. Like I said, go over there, have a good meal, but it's something that you wouldn't see all the time. I mean, and it's just like, I don't think that happens now. I mean, there's a lot, the acoustic buskers that kind of pop up at places, but that was just kind of a really, really nice moment in time where you could go to 24th Street Cafe. You always look forward to it. You were kind of like the exclusive artist there. So if you wanted to see them play, you were there. Now, did that help the band branch out all over the community?
Oh yeah, we networked a lot from that experience. We ended up playing at weddings. We played at parties. In 2018 and 2020, we opened up for Elvin Bishop.
Oh
yeah, so that was an awesome experience. Elvin Bishop is amazing.
Yeah.
And we got to get up and sing "Fold Around" and fell in love with him in the background. So that was also an experience.
So awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, Elvin Bishop's a really good friend of Bakersfield and a longtime friend of Pat Evans.
Oh yeah.
World Records.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right, so love that story. Love those memories, of course. Lots of fond memories of the Patterson family band out there at 24th Street Cafe. Let's just go back a little bit further prior to that and focus on you. Now, how did music enter your life?
Music, wow. I think I've always been interested in music. I grew up in the 90s, and so for me, like Britney Spears and NSYNC, that was probably
the heyday.
Oh yeah, that was probably my main exposure to music as an early age. And I'm also an expressive, emotional person. Not to the sense where like I'm a crybaby, but at the same time I do feel emotions deeply, and so when I perform, music for me is an expressive outlet to express my feelings, my thoughts, everything like that. So it's an outlet for me.
Yeah. You're, sensitive. We are as artists. I totally get it.
Yeah.
That's why we're drawn to music.
Absolutely.
Because it touches us. So you mentioned Britney Spears, all that stuff. So was it just primarily pop? Your typical pop stuff?
That's where I got really into music. And then when I moved out here in Bakersfield, for me, what really made me want to start learning to play the guitar and really play was watching Coal Miner's Daughter. That movie, something about that movie inspired me. Watching Sissy Spacek play Loretta Lynn, and how Loretta Lynn's story, she was a mom, and the fact that she picked up a guitar and started learning and singing her own songs and performing, that just lit a passion in me. And so
that's a great film. It's one of the
so
best
amazing.
Biopics. Loretta Lynn, who we just lost maybe a couple years ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, she lived a wonderful full life. All right.
Yeah.
Was it Jack White from the White Stripes. He did that album with her and kind of helped her come back for a little bit. So, yeah. So rest in peace, Loretta Lynn. But, yeah, Coal Miner's Daughter, if you haven't seen it with Sissy Spacek, you should go see it. One of the best. One of the best. It's up there with Walk the Line.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm kind of getting a feeling that you've kind of been drawn to country music. Am I?
When I moved out here, because Los Angeles, like...
Yeah, so you were born and raised in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You born in Los Angeles. What part of LA?
Culver City.
Culver City.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you guys packed up and moved
I was
here?
in like 5th grade, I think. So I don't know how old you were, like 10 or something. Yeah.
So Bakersfield culture shock?
It was a culture shock when I first got here, definitely. There were still some streets where there were no sidewalks, and I wasn't used to that. And then I remember when we first moved here, we thought the only grocery store was Ranch Market. You know where that is? Yeah. And I was like, what? Then when I started getting older and started expanding, like, oh, wow, there's a Albertsons over here. There's a Vons.
Yeah. Wow. So culture shock. You're living here in Bakersfield. The family's here. How many members in your family?
Just my sister and then my dad.
Who? You're the oldest?
I'm the oldest by 3.5 years, yeah.
Oh, so your sister was the one who was picking up the guitar, and you're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm supposed to be doing that.
My sister's a very brave, and she inspires me a lot. I mean, there's a story where I was in my first day in kindergarten. She had to be in diapers or pull-ups, and she walked me to school because I was so scared to go to kindergarten. And I was like, what? So she is like my inspiration. She's amazing.
Oh, that's great. Now, she's still playing?
She's playing a little bit, but she's mostly working, traveling. She's a travel x-ray tech.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get more back into the present. We'll touch back on the Patterson Family Band because this is kind of like your entryway into live music. Now, I think we can both agree on this. When you're talking about culture shock, that being a young black woman and busking on the streets of Bakersfield isn't something that everybody was used to seeing around here. I want to know about your experience as a woman of color, showcasing your talents out there. You know, guitar in hand for the city to enjoy.
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey. Definitely get a lot of eyebrow raises, and people just don't expect me to sing country music. And the song selections that I know, the fact that I know older music, people are also surprised by that.
But country music, what drew you to country music?
Bakersfield.
Yeah. So that's what touched you. It's like you're like, I'm pop music, Britney Spears, all that stuff. No.
Yeah, it's like exposed to Buck Owens. The fact that Buck Owens was even still alive when I moved here at that time. It's just a new, just branching out into experiencing different kinds of music. And country music is something that I didn't really know until I moved out here. We started playing at Trout's a few times too.
Really?
Yeah, we have pictures of that. My sister and I were so young, we had to like hang out in the back side room because they still served alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
But once we did that, we were bringing out songs that they knew that they played. We played like Patsy Cline and Hank Williams and things like that. So my dad exposed us to music and wanted us to be able to play cover songs of songs that could appeal to everyone. And so we did the country, we did the older classic country for the older generations, and then we did the newer country, and then we did pop, and then R&B, Motown. But yeah, that country music is very special. And I wouldn't have known it had I not moved to Bakersfield. So.
Well, Trout's is an interesting place.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. I never performed at Trout's, so kudos to you. You made it over there. I did karaoke there once. My wife and I did karaoke.
Oh yeah, they had karaoke.
But that's about as well because, like, you know, growing up, Trout's had a reputation.
Yeah.
You know, like. You know, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of Mexicans hanging out there, you know, and much. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of black people hanging out there, but by the time that you performed over there, Trout's was a different place, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit,
yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's still Oildale.
Right.
If anybody out there listening, if you're not familiar with the old school Trout's, which is no longer here, it's kind of like it's one of the last honky tonks that existed in Bakersfield, and it's burnt down. But it was like, you know, it's a place where Buck Owens performed, Merle Haggard, like all the country artists. But, you know, it kind of had a little bit of kind of a rough past with, like, the old racist days of Bakersfield, but that's long past, and Trout's. They kind of tried to change the image around, and the community changed in Oildale. The Oildale of the the 40s and the 50s and even the 60s was not the Oildale of the 90s and the 2000s. Even my daughter was living out there. My sisters lived out there, and so Trout's was a completely different place. So that's cool. At least you got to say you performed at Trout's.
Yeah, we have pictures too. We got to meet Red Simpson. So
really,
yeah,
super sweet guy.
Very
Rest
sweet.
in peace. One of the all-time greatest country singer-songwriters of all time. I got to meet him a couple times too, and he's just laid back.
Yeah, totally.
And it's one thing about that is that people didn't realize what they had while a lot of those cats were still around. And little by little, we're just losing them to age. You gotta do all that. So that's great. Were you always thinking about writing your own songs, or were you just did you kind of have like a wish list? I wanna sing Dolly Parton tunes.
No, yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Who was on your list?
She's got some good stuff. I've always enjoyed cover songs. I've only done cover songs growing up. And then I always knew that I wanted to write my own song. Didn't know how it was going to happen, but I just knew that I wanted to. And look, it happened, and I'm thankful that it did.
Did you have a notebook around, like just writing lots of notes?
I started writing like a diary, like little sayings that I would come up with.
Early on when you were performing with the family?
I would say I didn't really start writing songs until maybe a couple years ago.
Really?
I was inspired by people. People would come up to me and ask me, "Do you have any originals? Do you have any originals?" I'd say no, and then something hit me where like, okay, it's time. It is time.
Yeah, well, you can't rush these things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're looking for inspiration, and sometimes I've tried as a songwriter myself and lyricist. When you try to force stuff, it just never happens. But you have to unlock it, and I think it was just a matter of time. You have to get those skills, because us as musicians, yes, we love the music that we grew up listening to or the stuff we want to, and we kind of learn our craft. We kind of find our voice through the works of other people, learning how to sing different styles. But eventually, you're going to have to kind of take that step.
Yeah.
And you did that.
Yeah.
How long did it take till you finally felt like it's finally arrived? Like I actually have a song and I'm ready to put some music. Did music come first, or did the lyrics come first?
That's a good question. I think first I'd start with like a groove first. So I do the music first, and then the lyrics come. Twice Out Loud, the single that I just released, came at the same time. Like the musics were flowing at the same time as the lyrics. It was just all coming together at the same time. So that was something that I was like, oh wow. And I also, for me, our minds can get so clouded with like social media and TV and movies that for me, for that song, I had to really block out everything and meditate for a good 45 minutes before I wrote that song. So this song is very precious to me, and it really hits to the deepest parts of myself, which, yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, what about recording the songs? Are you recording them yourself in your bedroom, or are you going to a studio?
I'm recording them in my bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah. So my dad has.
You're a triple threat.
Wow. You know what? It's not easy. My dad helped me a lot with the mixing and mastering part of it. My dad also had some background in the recording industry in the 70s. He recorded with Gloria Gaynor. He was there when they recorded "I Will Survive."
Oh,
in
my God.
In the 70s.
Let's get him on the phone. I got questions for. No, not yet.
It's always fun. It's always fun to hear his stories. And he worked for Perrin Vibes. Peaches and Herb.
Yeah.
He was like assistant something in it.
Oh, Shake Your Groove thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
he knows all that stuff. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So whatever he learned from that, he was able to. I got to watch him as we recorded as a family. We did covers of some stuff, and I watched him record and basically used all the things that he's taught me and applied it to this.
Yeah. No, it sounds clean. That's why I was kind of curious. I'm like, because today it's so easy for a lot of artists to they just bypass the studio and they just do it in their bedroom and with everything there. But you got to have the right type of talent to be able to utilize those tools and those resources, which are kind of at your fingertips now.
Oh yeah.
You could do it, but It sounds great. Okay, so Twice Out Loud is your latest single. I think we should play it.
All right, yeah.
Let's check it out. Here's Twice Out Loud by Latti Patterson.
At 7 a.m. Rise and shine, you're making pancakes, turkey sausage with a smile on my face. Pinch me please, this feels too good to be true. Favorite part is breakfast in bed with you. I might need a spoon. Tell me all your inspirations, midnight thoughts, boy, tell me something new. What do you wanna do? My heart feels kind of fuzzy. I love is warm and easy. Finally someone who sees me for who I am. I feel free. I know without a doubt you're gonna be sticking around. 'Cause I heard you said I love you twice out loud. Got a lot on my mind, I know, say something, thinking out loud. My mouth keeps running, somehow you always know the right words to soothe. Year after year, our anniversary comes, flowers, cake, and a full course dinner for two, made with love by you. My heart feels kind of fuzzy. A love is warm and easy. Finally someone who sees me for the girl I am. I feel free. I know without a doubt you're gonna be sticking around. 'Cause I heard you said I love you twice out loud. My heart feels kind of fuzzy. Love is warm and easy. Finally someone who sees me for the girl I am. I feel free. I know without a doubt you're gonna be sticking around. 'Cause I heard you said I love you twice out loud.
All right, that was Twice Out Loud, the new single by my guest Latti Patterson. You having a good time?
Yes, it's been amazing. Yes, I have a great time.
Thank you so much. You know, I do my best.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure my guests are happy and I'm taking care of them. So, good sign?
Yes,
Okay,
you're doing
excellent.
great.
All right, so how can people follow you and find your music?
All right, so I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. Basically, going to my website, you can find everything that I've got there. You could find the upcoming shows that I have coming up. Yeah, everything's there. That's the source.
Yeah, and you are available for bookings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to her website, LattiPattersonMusic.com.
Yes.
So that's LattiPatterson music, music.com. Woo! Did it in one breath.
Wow.
Yeah, so you hear that? Support these local artists and show them some love by sharing their music with your friends and add it to a playlist, right? Because that's the goal. You want to get on a playlist. You want to become everybody's favorite artist, but you got to share this music. You got to share this wonderful song, Twice Out Loud by Latti Patterson. Now, how about we take it out with a live performance?
Yeah.
You cool with that?
I'm good. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
What song are you going to be performing?
So this song is a song that I released earlier a few months ago. It's my first single. It's called I Want You.
I Want You. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you turn around, that smile made me put my drink down. I don't know why I got lost in your eyes so damn blue. I'm sitting here thinking if you only knew what I wanted to say, hoping that maybe you're feeling the same. Blow the dice just right and I'll play my luck tonight. Yeah, I just might. I think I've fallen a little too fast. I'm in way too deep, got me all tongue-tied, daydreaming on repeat. I wanna be your number one, that I know for sure. If you just knew that I want you. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah. Tell me your name, boy. Can you hear my heart pounding through the noise? Don't you wanna play a game? Nobody's keeping score if you know what I mean. 'Cause I'll be on your team, alarm buzzing, sirens flashing red. I'm breaking all the rules with you in my head. Someone get the ref, 'cause we're slipping over time. Call that replay. I think I'm falling a little too fast. I'm in way too deep, got me all tongue-tied, daydreaming on repeat. I wanna be your number one, that I know for sure. If you just knew that I want you. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. If you just knew that I want you.
Woo! That was Latti Patterson with I Want You right here on the Baco Tunes podcast. You know, that performance is the first live performance that I've had on my show.
Oh, wow. I feel honored. Yay.
No, it's a wonderful song, too. Okay, so tell me about that song. This is your first song?
Yeah, that was the first time. I actually wrote that during COVID. Like when lockdown, like that was written during COVID. Yeah.
Now, there was a lot of artists that kind of found themselves.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's kind of like, it's weird that it kind of had to happen that way.
Yeah, right.
But like, you know, what else are we going to do, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me about that song.
Yeah, that's a song of like, it's about nervous
It's in the
excitement.
title.
Yeah, it's nervous excitement when you meet someone. You work up the courage to say hi or just say something. You know, you don't know what to do.
No, beautiful lyrics.
Yeah.
I think we need more lyrics like that. I love great touching lyrics that just come from the heart. You know,
Yeah.
You're not looking for something like that has to be like, oh, it's about a tortured soul. Just some light love. All right. So once again, where can people find your music? Along with, they can find I Want You.
Yeah,
right?
LattiPattersonmusic.com. There's a link to all of my Spotify and all listening streaming platforms to listen there.
Once again, I want to thank my special guest, Bakersfield singer-songwriter Latti Patterson. Go out and get the new single Twice Out Loud. You could also find I Want You and follow her artist socials. I will be hyperlinking them in the podcast episode info box. So, thank you so much for being on the Bako Tunes podcast, Latti.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, Bako Tunes podcast listeners, it's your host, Matt Munoz. Here's a bonus special musical treat courtesy of Latti Patterson in celebration of reggae legend Bob Marley's birthday coming up February the 6th. Bob Marley would have been 79 years old, but sadly left this earth on May 11th, 1981 after a battle with cancer. Today's music and message of peace live on through musicians around the globe, including my band Mento Buru, because we love Bob Marley. And his long-awaited biography musical Bob Marley One Love hits theaters on February the 14th. Here's Latti Patterson.
Yes, there are by, said I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Not that ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Not that ourselves can free our minds. Ooh, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at a time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Yes, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, is all I ever had. Redemption songs, these songs of freedom, songs of freedom.
That was so wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a
That
classic.
was so wonderful. So wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, everybody, that was Redemption Song by the late, great Bob Marley, performed by Latti Patterson. We were blessed with that. Thank you so much. That was a gift. Happy birthday, Bob Marley.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Baco Tunes podcast with Matt Munoz. New episodes every week. And for the latest, be sure to follow us at Baco Tunes on Instagram. That's BAKOTUNES. And be sure to like us, rate us, comment at us, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back next time.